Great to have with us as our halftime guest, Sam Miller, who is the girls basketball coach. And I have a feeling at Bayside, you got a lot of other duties too. But Sam Miller, great to have you with us.
Robert, man, good to be with the Bayside Admirals. Thanks for having me.
Hey, it's a delight to be a voice, period, and especially for the Admirals. Um, man, you, I'm sure, have a lot of different tasks that you cover at Bayside. We're going to primarily focus on ladies basketball. But before we get there, I always, in a first conversation, like to get a little bio, a little background. Okay, Sam Miller, where's he from? Where did he go to school? How did he get to Bayside?
All right. I was born in Eugene, Oregon, of all places. So I have a Ducks background, if you would. And then my family moved to Fairhope, Alabama in 1992 when I was 4. So I was kind of raised in Fairhope and from this area. Went to Fairhope High School, played multiple sports there, and then through connections that I made in high school, fast forward 10 or so years, ended up down at Bayside, coaching boys basketball at the middle school level to start. And then God just guided my feet, and here I am today doing some youth sports and then taking over our girls basketball program.
Right, you mentioned the fact that you're a multi-sport guy. So how did you stop on basketball? How did that wind up being the sport that you coach?
Out of all of the sports that I've done, I think basketball combines a couple of things: the intensity of it, and then kind of the feel of a gym when it's packed out on a Friday night and it's hot because the bleachers are full and cheerleaders are in there and parents are going nuts, and just the intensity of the game and the flow of the game. It's kind of nonstop. Just kind of has my heart. I just like playing whatever sport it is at that pace, if you would. So that's kind of why I chose that.
All right, now you coached boys to begin with, middle school, then varsity as the assistant coach.
Mm-hmm.
Girls are a little different, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, so are guys. I mean, we both have our nuances.
Yep.
So, how much of a difficulty was it for you, or was it difficult to adjust from coaching guys to coaching girls?
Well, I'm thankful that God made guys and girls completely different, and God has blessed me with 2 boys as children. And then He blessed me with an entire organization or program of girls that I now am in charge of and lead. But I would say the biggest adjustment is, man, girls are tough. They will run through a brick wall for you. Um, they communicate a little bit better. The emotion of the game is a little bit higher, which can be good or bad depending on the situation. But I just love this group, from our YDL all the way up to our varsity. The toughness that our girls show on the court is makes coaching really fun and really easy to do.
Tell me if this statement is true. I was told one time, I think by a junior college coach, that girls have to have fun to win. Guys have to win to have fun.
Correct.
So is there some truth to that?
There is. I feel if the girl is not feeling her best, she may not play well. So you got to not deal. You got to have the girls feeling good, feeling juiced, feeling ready to go, feeling confident. I think confidence has been a big thing that I've tried to pour into our girls, is just having them believe in themselves, because I can say anything, but the most important person for the girls to listen to is the person in the mirror. And so I'm constantly trying to pour into them, hey, you can do this. Hey, you are a great player. And when they believe in themselves, because it doesn't matter if I believe in them or not, which I do, but if they don't believe in themselves, they're not going to play up to their ability. And it's kind of my job to constantly remind them and pour into them that you can do this, you've got this. And I've seen it personally, since coaching the girls, that when they're confident, they believe, man, there aren't many people that can stop them.
All right, you took over in 23, finished fourth in the area in 23. Last year, second in the area. So what is the goal for 2025?
2025 is goal is area championship. We lost a tough area championship game last year to Mobile Christian. Um, Tie game, girl hit a shot from Mobile Christian, so we lost by 2 within the last, I think it was like 7 seconds she hit it. Tough way for our 4 seniors to go out. But our goal this year is definitely get back to that area championship game. Hopefully, win our area so we can host a game. We have a really unique gym in terms of if you can get a decent amount of people in there, man, we can create a home court advantage. And I think we have a great opportunity to use that home court advantage, host an area tournament, win an area tournament, and then try to make a run in the playoffs this year.
Okay, so that is the goal. What for you is acceptable? I mean, is that the only thing that's acceptable to win it? Or is there a win-loss mark you'd like to attain? What are your goals personally?
Personally, I mean, as a coach, you always want to improve on the year before. So my first year, I think we won 6 games. Last year, we increased it to 11. So I'd love to keep that number growing and going up. I don't have any seniors this year. I've got 1 junior, 7 sophomores, 3 freshmen, and then a rambunctious middle school group coming. So if I can get us improving every game, get a little bit more belief, more repetitions, I really think we got a shot this year, but definitely next year to really kind of make a run, especially with some of these girls will have 3 years of varsity experience at that point. So I'm always coaching where my feet are, but I'm always looking into the future to try to build something pretty spectacular.
With so much youth on your team, to me, and you correct me if I'm wrong, beauty of that is that the team at the end of the year could be a completely opposite team than the one you start off with. So, to me, the future is bright no matter what happens early.
Correct. And I'll tell you this, just from the end of last year to where we are today, our girls have really bought in to the weight room. I actually bought them some pink barbells, which are pretty awesome. So they've really bought into kind of getting stronger. We've gotten a lot faster on the court, and it's awesome. You know, you can look at it 2 ways. You can say, "Oh, I had such a young team, like we struggle in certain areas." But at the same token, from where we were at the end of last year to where we are now with our first game actually tomorrow, man, it's been awesome to watch the growth of some of these freshmen and sophomores. And I can't wait to see what they do on the court.
What kind of offense do you have? I mean, is it, throw to the post, or have you got a lot of run and gun guards? What kind of offense?
We've got we got our options. We've done a lot of Princeton stuff this offseason, which has really kind of raised the IQ of a lot of our girls, and I've kind of challenged them because they play, like I said earlier, they're tough. They'll compete. I don't have to coach effort very often, which is great as a coach. But now we're kind of trying to match that IQ of the game. So now we can think the game, and when we go hopefully on a deep playoff run, we can execute things in close game situations. And I think that'll really kind of help us get over that hump and take us hopefully to an Elite Eight or a Final Four.
This is a Wednesday, I think, when we're recording this. You play on Thursday. We're actually airing it on a Friday at halftime. But is your starting lineup set for tomorrow?
It's pretty set. Yeah, we got a good 5 that have 2 or 3 years of varsity experience. So I'm pretty excited to watch them play. We've got a JV team that I've kind of put together, which is going to help some girls get some extra reps in. But we're going to rotate 8 or 9 deep. We're going to get out and press and try to run a little bit. So I'm excited to just see. You can tell we're at that point in our preseason where we're kind of tired of going against each other. I know that happens a lot in like football. You need to go hit somebody else. Our girls, I'm getting the feeling that they're ready to go maybe foul somebody in a different color jersey.
Tell us who the starting 5 are.
We're gonna go Eliana Blossom. We're gonna go Avery McDonald, Lila Clark, MC Elmore, and then Olivia Pruitt, who is our 8th grader point guard. So that's how we'll run it out on Thursday tomorrow night.
Wow, an 8th grade point guard, which is kind of your floor general.
Yep.
So, was there any hesitation about putting an 8th grader in as your starting point guard?
Nope. She played a full varsity season with us last year as a seventh grader. She came in as kind of a backup role, and she plays a lot of basketball. She's tough. She can handle it. She doesn't really get too high or too low, which is kind of what you want in a point guard. She'll definitely, the game sometimes is quick for her, but I'm really excited to see her continue her growth from seventh to eighth grade. And then obviously, you know, you've got 4 more years for her. So I'm constantly coaching her in the mindset of, all right, next year she'll be a freshman, then sophomore, then junior, and then like senior year, she'll have, what was that, 6 years of varsity experience. So she can almost be a coach, hopefully, by junior or senior year on the court.
Now, are you the kind of coach that once you've set the starting lineup, that's pretty much it for the year? Or is it kind of like a chess game where you are saying, okay, you know what? This is going to work better for this game. This works better for that game.
No, it's definitely not set in stone. I think obviously as coaches you have to be able to adjust, especially in basketball. Sometimes you have to be able to adjust in a 30-second timeout, and that's kind of why I like coaching it. Um, Man, if you go out one game and you get down 10-0, the next game you might think about, all right, let's try to get off to a little bit more of a balanced start. I did that last night at a middle school game, switched up our lineup, starting lineup a little bit, and it got us off to a better start. So I definitely think there's room to change it to kind of mess with some puzzle pieces if you would. And then that also gives girls, like, if you set something in stone, then they're not gonna compete in practice. They know what it is. Doesn't matter what I do in practice. I don't think that's good for the growth and the health of your program.
Well, Coach, obviously there's growth and health in the ladies basketball program there in Bayside, improvement by nearly 100% from one year to the next. So
Mm-hmm.
good luck this year. And let's talk again and talk about a winning program there at Bayside Academy.
That sounds good, Robert. I look forward to it, man. Thanks for
Thanks,
having me.
Coach.